New Zealand, the land of the long white cloud. We disappeared across the ditch for a week earlier this year and got brilliant weather as we journeyed across the South Island, along the west coast, to many of its landmarks. Brilliant weather, with one notable exception. While we were down at Fox Glacier, we took a night of hiking down the Copland track. This track climbs up into the mountains, slightly deceptively, to a place called Welcome Flat, and let's just say, we were in for a little bit of adversity.
So, this isn't your first overnight hike, but it is your second. Do you feel ready?
Is it my last? Is the question. Lovely weather. and I like how...
The forecast says we'll be all right from 1, which is a great scan method, because by that time we are...
Right from the start, the torrential rain that was forecasted for our walk was hitting us hard. We had to cross a swollen river and were completely saturated. There was a long 18 kilometres ahead of us, and we didn't know what to expect.
I think it should be fine. And I think from here, we're probably going up there, and there's some rocks over there that are not too bad.
Yep, we were in a bit over our heads, and after a morning of walking in this massive downpour, we did not have a dry item of clothing on us. It felt like we were going for a swim.
Oh, that's quite deep.
Yeah, it's super deep here. I reckon you can come up.
This is definitely West Coast weather. Apparently it is going to be sunny for the next 2 days, which is conditions we will have well earned, but oh my god, what is this? It is beautiful. It would be more beautiful if we could see it. And based on the amount of moisture that is currently on your glasses, I do not think that you can see it.
It's also in my eyes. And
yeah,
my
I've been
nose,
trying to blink out the rain.
and my nose, and my mouth. Yay! I'm being hydrated, Mom. How small is it? It's just the one spot on it. Oh. It's amazing. And the sun's coming out.
Bedraggled cat.
Thankfully, good things come to those who wait, and just in time for a lunch by the river, the first time we'd seen the Copland River on the whole walk, we got blue skies, and there wouldn't be another drop of rain for the rest of the walk. This was a small blessing though, because we were doing it hard and we didn't realise quite how much climbing there was to come.
So how you doing? You doing the marshfly dance?
Yeah, I'm getting
Sandflies.
eaten. I'm getting eaten by sandflies. You can't see them yet.
And we are on Struggle Street on the way up to Welcome Flat Hut on the Copland track. We're at Architect Creek at the moment, which is in a really nice clearing, a really tempting clearing. It's very much like, oh, we could just stay here. The hut's right there.
No, we can't.
The hut's
There are
right
too
there.
many flies.
This is true. And Welcome Flat should be lovely. Should have a hot spring out the front. And hopefully we should still get there while it's light outside. And in the interest of doing that, I'm going to hand this camera back to Sinew and we are going to keep walking.
Bye.
From here on out, the mountain only got steeper, and the suspension bridges only got longer, which was stunning, but it was a bit of a physical challenge. There was a long walk left in the afternoon, and our initial plans to make it to the hut by 3 p.m. looked increasingly unlikely.
What an easy and enjoyable hike. I think that really puts words to a walk in the park, don't you, Sinew?
I think I almost died.
Yeah. We are. It is 5:30. We'd hoped to arrive at 3, and we are actively considering how we can re-plan this entire itinerary around cancelling the route burn track, which is the entire reason why we went to the south part of the South Island. When I had a look at this hike, it was a fun fitness influencer person who was lazing around in the hot springs at Welcome Flat Hut. Welcome Flat? That sounds easy. It's not. It's not easy. It's 600 meters of elevation gain. Yeah. How do you feel?
We made it. I thought I was gonna die. I genuinely thought I was gonna faint.
Amazing. Yeah, don't walk inside with my camera. I have photos to take yet.
Yeah, that one was really interesting.
Yeah. I assume it'll be better in the morning though. It's crazy that they've got a place like this in somewhere so remote. Like,
How big? The building was
it'd be helicoptered up,
It's
but
nice.
it's insanity. Like, how do they build this?
And the fact that they were on mattresses.
Yeah, that is quite nice. Like, how did somebody find?
I will BRB.
Like, this is out of some sort of storybook.
Do you remember those hot pools in...
Were they hot pools? Yeah.
Which part of me? Just like on my back.
Yeah. And on my hand. We're at the hot springs at Welcome Flat Hut. We're going to come back here after dark for a swim when there are fewer sandflies. What do you think?
I reckon we should. There is a sandfly
Oh, on my face.
On your face. There are about 100 sandflies right now, but the hot springs look amazing, and just dipping our feet in them, they feel amazing as well.
And the mountains are surreal. This place does not feel like it exists. I've been reading Fellowship of the Ring, and I've just finished the part where Strider has got Frodo all the way to Rivendell, with Sinew in a state of being increasingly unwell. It does feel like she was stabbed by a Morgul blade, and it feels like we have arrived at Rivendell. How do you feel?
I feel slightly better. I hope I feel better tomorrow again.
Do you think this place is a memory?
I reckon it is, like, especially later when we sit in the hot springs and look among these mountains and stuff. It's probably gonna be dark by then. But
Yeah.
even right now, it's absolutely amazing. Like, it looks so surreal.
And that was a wrap. We'd made it. We did come back after dark and get a brilliant view of a starry sky. It was hard, but I think that it was worth it. Walking into Welcome Flat Hut, of course, meant that the next day we had to walk back out. This was the same challenging, rugged 18 kilometres, and we needed to get an early start so that we could make it back in time for a helicopter flight, which wouldn't actually be until the next day, but we thought would be at 3 p.m. It was time to go.
That's fucking ridiculous. Look at that shit.
For our walk back, Sinew actually got an early start. That meant Jeannie and I started a little bit later and raced to catch up. The weather was stunning, and it was wonderful to be able to see the views that we had seen the day before without being so completely out of breath. It was a beautiful morning and one of the most stunning hikes that I've probably ever done.
Went ahead.
Camera to film our tearful reunion, and it's like, no, I want to see that moss.
That's why I sat here. I sat at every single bridge and I was like, did you guys pass me? Or did I just like fall at some point and I knocked my head so hard that I think I'm still walking, but I'm actually dead somewhere?
And that was a wrap. We were back to civilization and back to fun that didn't involve lugging 20 kilos, almost 20 kilometers.
I was going to cross the river carefully. I decided against doing that because I saw the car and did not have the wherewithal to prevent myself from sprinting toward it. I am so glad that we are here and that we probably have time for a shower. How do you feel?
I'm not sure if I'm dead or alive.
The rest of our stay in Fox Glacier was about ticking off 2 bucket list items for Sinew and I. The first was seeing the world's only alpine parrot. Once we'd had our fill of Keas and were nearly ready for our journey back to civilization, the next day we had our last hurrah with the glaciers, a flight up to Fox. This was something that I had wanted to do the last time I was in New Zealand, and the time before that, but neither time the weather permitted, so I was very excited.